My name is Gregory Hamilton, and this is The Highway to Heaven in 88 Steps. And today is day 51. Chug, chug, chug. Every day we're doing the same thing of really starting to just slow down so that we can just ask ourselves a very serious question so that we can have a light heart, a light soul, a light mind. What is it that I want to do with my God-given life? Maybe even more importantly, what is it that God wants me to do with my God-given life? Right? So every day we're taking a brick and we're applying it down and we're putting it in our notebooks. We're taking our intentions, we're keeping ourselves focused, and we're manifesting it into a notebook. And what keeps why we're doing this is so that we have such focus and that we keep ourselves on our highway and we don't get distracted in life. So yesterday we were talking about how we blame or we solve the problems. One of them is logical thinking and one of them is an emotional thought process. Now there's no way we can go through life without emotions. I'm a very passionate person, especially in my younger age. It was always all the way to the top or all the way to the bottom. So this is what happens is you apply your bricks so that you can kind of find some sort of a balance. Now, will I ever stop being emotional? It's my gift. It's what allows me to be me, to be able to get me to where I am today. Now, other people are going to be much more reserved and not show their emotions. But all people are doing one of two things in their head. They're either being emotionally thought process based off of it, or they're being logical. And most of us in school and through our childhood and adulthood, there's no really classes. People don't talk about how to use logical thinking versus emotional thinking. I don't know when you'll see this video, but nowadays, this is first day of 2020. And at this particular moment, still in history, it's completely 100% legal for our government and news to lie to its citizens. This is 100% pure propaganda. Now, what I'm trying to point out is why it's so important to have logical thinking versus emotional thinking. Because if people are going to try to convince you to their way of thought, into their agenda, into using you, taking your bricks, or taking your time instead of you laying your bricks, you have to be able to use logic and not let the emotions overrule what you're doing throughout your day of keeping yourself inside your head. Is this making sense? Okay. So right now, if we use this kind of a thought process and then use a world study, okay, in a sense, I've said kill your TV. So now if you're laying bricks and you've got your notebook and you're watching TV, anytime in the future, you're just going to be seeing it differently. Once those doors are open, that's the whole part of why we do bricks, because it opens up doors all the time. And once those doors are open, you never close them again. You leave them open and walk away, but you can never ignore it. You feel the draft for the rest of your life. So it's always open. You always get to go back into it. You've always got your brick. You've always got your highway. So with logical and emotional, when you watch TV, especially news, because I brought up it as a propaganda tool, their stories aren't news anymore. There is never any kind of a fact-based story plot line within the story in the news. It's constantly being used as an emotional story. When you start listening to the words and actually logically think of what they're saying, they're always saying, we think, some other source, most likely. So, these aren't fact type words, are they? And this is why it's so important to be in charge of your emotions. People will constantly be And I'm not saying for reasons why. I'm not trying to analyze others because we don't care about others, right? What we're trying to do is not let their pitfalls. And then let's be honest and be cool about this. Let's say if we have a bunch of issues and problems, we want to be aware of them so that we don't put them on others. What good is building a highway if you're dragging other people down in this world? And that's what logical thinking, conscious thinking is all about, of course, right? I mean, conscious people don't take, they're not takers. They're givers, okay? Now, intelligence and consciousness is completely two separate issues. So just because you're a smart person and you're an intelligent person, that doesn't mean you're a conscious person, okay? So you've got to stay focused within your own life so that you don't get these emotional touches. Now, I'm old, and so I don't know how old you are, but you know, there's when relationships are happening, when they first start, they're amazing, and then there's the period and where you learn all about each other, and if there's a point in time when the relationship ends, it's incredibly emotional. And there's no way a person can just, you know, without being a cold psychopath, just shut this stuff off, right? So I mean, the emotion's always going to be there. But now, like all wounds heal emotionally like that. You at a certain point you get tired of being emotionally sad and you just move on. You make that conscious choice and you move on. So it's very important to just take care of it right at the beginning on a daily basis. Realize, why are we feeling sad? Why are we feeling happy? Why are we feeling, you know? So let's even just go with the emotions of laying our bricks in our notebook. You know, the day starts, it's a brand new day starts, and it's like, I'm just too lazy to do that. Besides, nothing ever gets accomplished from it. I'm just wasting my time. These are emotions. These are the emotions that we speak and talk to ourselves that we need to constantly go, oop, I'd rather not think like that. And it's very important to understand that we're adding to ourselves. It's not stopping how we think. Right? How we just now add to the way we think. I want to go back to my brick. I want to be more focused and conscious. I'm going to go write something down in my book right now real quick. Or I'm going to go out and just do a push-up. Or I'm going to walk out to the, whatever it is. I'm going to go wash the dishes. But with intention, with a focus, with a purpose, so that you're constantly moving forward on your goal. When you have those big goals, because you guys set your goals so big that you think you'll never achieve them, so that you're just going for things and learning along the way. But you can't get there in overnight. You take sometimes decades. So what are you going to do in the meantime? You're going to wash the car with incredible focus and intentions and why you're doing it. You're not just going to wash the car and be daydreaming anymore. We don't take days off, right? We're building the highway. I pray for you, and I pray for America. God bless you.